And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing he can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Into the box, Tony Rocha, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Wilson Ramos. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck. Let's go.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Into the box, Tony Rocha, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Sanford ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. So striding in, number 8, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
How about it?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Rocha. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Into the seats, 0-1. Shield sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there.
He beat it up.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Smoke toward third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0. Leadoff man retired now for the catcher, Derek Norris. Hit on the ground to short. To his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Tony Rocha strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Rocha.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
And now you just start to wonder,
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Chris Bryant will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Tony Rocha will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Shields steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Kemp, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant charging this one. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Tony Rocha will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
He pulls this one into right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pre. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tony Rocha will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kemp giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Alex Dickerson comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Leading off the inning, Tony Rocha, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So stepping in, number 65, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Tony Rocha will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Pedro Figueroa will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest side by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Throw on to first in time, so standing in, Yonhervis Solarte, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. On the ground for Giavotella could be two. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-4. So long from Wrigleyville.